from West Des Moines. Good morning, Governor.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So essentially, what you came on after Joe Biden's 62-minute speech, and you said, "Okay, we just heard the president, but he promised to make America respected and to unite us in this past year, and he has done neither."
He's failed on both fronts, and his rhetoric certainly doesn't match what's happened over the last year. And I think it just demonstrates how out of touch he is with Americans, whether it's inflation, whether it's crime in our cities, whether it's mandates, whether it's unconstitutional mandates, whether it's listening to parents instead of bureaucrats on, how getting their kids back in school or masking their kids up. And it was a real honor to have the opportunity to just demonstrate the stark contrast between Republican leadership and the failed policies of the Biden administration and Democrats. And they are on full display.
Well, he did talk about, he begged for unity across the aisle, but at the same time, he accused Republicans of only helping rich people.
Yeah, well, we're the ones that are cutting taxes. We're the ones that's keeping spending in check. We're the ones that are putting our faith in Americans to do the right thing, because we know that when we trust Iowans and we trust Americans, we're going to get the results that we're looking for. And I think it's ironic when he talks about uniting the country and he can't even unite his own party. He is doing just the opposite. I truly think, what sums up President Biden's first year is too little too late, and that is across the board on everything that he has done.
Essentially, since you were appearing after the president, you were making a pitch to the people of the United States, and it's like, okay, that's Joe Biden's vision of America. Let me tell you a little bit about Republican governors and Republican legislators and a little bit about what conservative leadership looks like. And so you got to lay out the plan for conservatives and Republicans.
Yep, and I talked a lot about what we were doing in Iowa and how we led. We led getting our kids back in the classroom. We led by saying that parents matter. Just yesterday, as he is on a continual spending spree, causing inflation to be at a 40-year high, I signed a bill yesterday that cut taxes. We no longer will tax retirement income. Our tax rate will go from 8.98% to 3.9%. We're reducing our corporate tax rate with a goal of having 5.5%. So we are cutting taxes when they are spending on bureaucracy. They believe they know better how to spend your money. We believe that people will turn their money over in our communities and in our businesses. It's just such a stark contrast to what President Biden has done over the last year and what we are. And what I find ironic is all of a sudden they've discovered science and they realize that we need to do something about an open border because of it, they've discovered this in plummeting poll numbers. That's why they're talking like they're talking right now. Too little, too late.
Well, and because we're in an election year already, Governor, and the polls are in the gutter for the president's party for the most part. He was addressing a divided Congress. He cannot even get his own party on the same page. So it's like no wonder there's this feeling of disconnection.
Yeah, it is reflected as those poll numbers continue to sink, especially what we're seeing on the national front as well. People are not, they know what's going on. They don't believe the rhetoric. What he's talking about now,
right,
he's not done over the last year.
What was the reaction that you've heard from people regarding your address? I know Mitch McConnell said it was outstanding.
Well, very positive, and I was just so honored to have the opportunity to highlight Iowa and the people of Iowa and what we're doing here, not only Iowa, but the Midwest, and to really reflect what Republican governors are doing across this country. They are stepping up. They are leading. We are balancing the budget, keeping spending in check, cutting taxes, putting families first. And so it was an honor to be able to represent not only Iowa and Iowans, but Republican governors across this country.
Well, she is the governor of the state I was born in Algona, Iowa. Governor Reynolds, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
You bet.